Hey, what's up, people out there? Call me Click, and on my left, call him.
I'm based of Uganda
And today we are introducing to you this podcast. It's called Chill Side, and we start off with the first episode. And today we actually gonna be talking about this topic: dating and relationships. Tunaenda kuganira on that as we are here tunatoka turajiganiraho the dating and relationships kandi niwe turakore people out there niwezo mu comment section on all our social media handles or just the whole to engage with us and we see how we can actually share ideas on this topic with Mr. Beats of Uganda. When I talk about dating and relationships, what comes into your mind?
Yeah, the things of dating and relationship. When you say, what do I think? It looks something like, I need to first think about it, but this is the era that we have been in. Like we've been in these things of dating and relationship, both days. So when you say dating, it is like when you get me in a talk of the opposite sex, yeah. You, what comes into your mind, you think that I'm dating, and it is this kind of a relationship. So the closeness of a boy and a girl, or a man and a woman, that thing we can call it something like dating or relationship, yeah. So under dating and relationship, things of being in close range, things from the long distance relationships, things including cheating and trusting, and mostly when I talk of trust, you can tell. Yeah, because seriously, you see a relationship that is not having trust, it is likely not to last longer. I actually have a scenario that I will also put on camera. I won't keep it deep inside me. Generally, I have faced it myself due to things of trust, and you have something trash with your babe or I can call it your babe or your girl or your loved one. So trust is also something like key factor when it comes to things of dating and relationship. Yeah.
So trust. For you, when we talk about dating and relationships, you've brought in trust. By the way, that's a big issue also. I mean, like trust issues. If you don't trust the partner, or if you don't trust your guy you're in the relationship, it also brings in a lot of consequences in there. So I will now go to my co-host, my other co-host, Liz. What comes in your mind when you actually get to this topic? Like how I've told you, we're talking about dating and relationship. What comes in your mind when you listen to that?
Okay, to me, how I understand dating, people have to, but when you tell and start dating in a relationship, but for actually, most of the people dating, they never quit a relationship. So when I come to dating, this is the first stage when two people have met themselves, let's say, by colleague, Yambugaya, somewhere with exchange numbers. So, like when you meet a phone, someone comes and let's go for a date. That's the first stage when you people you have met yourself, you've decided to go somewhere and talk more about yourself. Translate the word relationship, and this comes in after you two people have understood yourself.
So actually, dating comes before relationship.
Of course.
And then after maybe dating, you get into a relationship, or it also can go on to be.
You come to know yourself, and if you're choosing to go on, then
it becomes a relationship. You can be in a relationship and you have a date.
Yeah.
That's cheating, maybe.
No,
You go
it's
for
not
some-
with the same
cheating.
person, with the same person.
When you go for a date when you're
Not
already
going
in a
for a date.
relationship.
But
You
mostly,
get into a date.
Mm-mm.
this dating thing, you see the whole you two people
I've just met. Yeah,
when you
you're
just
trying to
met
know
yourself,
each other by the way.
you want to know.
So my colleague Liz here is like we've been actually doing mistakes. I have experienced this like or I want to tell you wife carry kujira by the way I've been dating that chick for 2 years,
Yeah,
which is actually long.
You
Is
know
it?
about something like long distance relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So that long distance relationship begins with a date or it starts as a relationship.
Now, a long distance relationship, how did you guys get into the relationship at first? How did you get to know each other? How did you get to know each other?
To like think about like it's a relationship, but you people you've not met yourself.
Like it is what?
Maybe if you guys met online, that comes
friends.
maybe
That's the date.
You're just friends, but you're not
friends.
deep
I want to let
into
you know
a
if
relationship.
me I've been in relationship not one, not two,
not 4, not 5.
yeah.
Mhm.
As I said it,
Yeah.
but almost most of them I feel I get it from the network. I get
So for you, you've been into actually internet dating or online dating.
Online
dating.
Yeah.
But there
Have you been getting those baby girls from
No,
the apps, from the dating apps, or
not really.
or you'd go on
You
WhatsApp
go online, you try your luck.
Mhm.
When you get
Go in the groups and jump on
yeah,
someone's
you
DM and you'll be like, yo.
that one exactly.
So
So on that first jumping into her dying,
Mm-hmm.
can I call it a day?
DM. I feel
Can
it's
I
also no those maybe you can organize and because those
not
dating.
meeting. I don't meet girls.
So how do you call it
A relationship.
To me, there is being a friend and going
You know
deep into
which words can you describe that? No, we are in relationship and
you
we
people
are still
know
in friendship.
like when you're friends.
Yeah.
Let's say when we online,
Mm-hmm.
And I have
we've
not met
never
you.
met.
Yes.
We just talk online. When you never met, because a relationship actually, I think a relationship
Actually,
involves
that's
But how do you understand the term relationship?
actually to me, I think relationship ni mwamazire that kind of dating mwayemanyire like you can share some stuff together. You guys can actually maybe be together sometimes. I mean, like you have to call each other. You're in it, like seriously. But now, let me also talk about dating now, because there are two things. Like dating, may I believe it's just those first days when you've just known each other. That's how I understand it. When you've known each other and you guys are trying maybe to know each other in that process, and you'll be like, yo, I can actually go for this baby girl, or I can go for this guy. Oh,
I can drop.
it can actually end there. I can drop this baby girl, or I can drop this guy.
So I consider myself to have been in what?
I don't know. As I've explained that, how do you see
Sometimes I
yourself in there?
sometimes I feel having a long distance relationship with the person I don't know, but at least I've been communicating with that person. I am more safe than having this babe Lee, who is actually close to me. And like I meet her every day.
actually that's long distance, whatever. I don't call it a relationship because you're just friends.
No, but now, me, I bring in some other, by the way, bring in some other thing. Now, you've talked about long distance relationship. It's not about, by the way, that you guys have not yet met each other. We can meet each other and I go in some other, maybe some other area. I check the location.
Generally, my point was,
and these guys, we are also in a long distance
relationship. I got your number from somewhere. Inbox
you're tapping. Now is
inboxed to you.
You've never met?
Yeah, true. We talked in a kind of way of dating. we agreed on what we can do.
But you're still on the phone, you've never met.
We are still on the phone.
But how can that be a relationship now to you?
It must be.
You're talking on phone, just you've never met.
Yeah, we've never met. I call you,
and you'll be like, I'm in love with this person.
You call me, we talk. I feel like, yeah, so true. I am having someone who's loving me. You feel the love on phone, and you'll be like, this one, because.
So that's you. That's how you've been running your thing. So I'm trying to get where it becomes a relationship. I can't get it like for real. How it becomes a relationship. When you guys, you've never met.
So you think being in a relationship is first meeting?
That's what I actually
there is this thing of
think when I hear when I
there is this thing of family relationship where this one is having an uncle from Guru. She don't know her by face. I've never met him, but she's like, I have a family relationship up there.
That's a family relationship, my nigga. We are talking about you get whether you don't know him.
And mostly, I like these long distance relationships. I will not call them friendships as you're saying, just because.
But
these people they end up marrying each other. By the way,
wait. Let me first get your point right. You've talked about long distance relationships. I don't believe long distance relationship is all about kushangangu. You guys are actually doing your thing on the internet. You've never met. You have ever met, but now I changed the location. I live. Maybe I'm like dating with Liz. Giving an example, I leave this location. I go somewhere else. That becomes a long distance relationship.
That is a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
There is me who
online. You just
say that I am dating someone.
Is that something like online dating or internet dating?
Not online dating.
Is it a kind of relationship?
It reaches the point and believes things of online dating.
Now that's where it becomes a relationship. When you meet and you move on.
Nothing like meeting. I had the.
You just maybe.
I had someone
from the internet. You've never met. You've been dating online
from the net. Almost close to 3 years. We are together. I was like,
online.
Yeah, online things. Yeah. And I was later like time is not our friend, so we can try something else.
So you guys actually have now got your point. You guys go into online dating and you dump yourselves without even meeting. Without a relationship.
I am hitting direct that this one person viewing this point.
Maybe like you guys be sending yourselves some other kind of things to not fulfill your interests. But I don't believe you can be in a relationship without meeting.
It is okay. Someone online, you
take some time
for
like
over 3 years before you meet yourself.
Yeah.
And you will.
That's not I don't take it to be a relationship.
You're there and you will decide that I have there my this on Uganda and there sure.
When
you've never known the person,
you don't know the person, you've never met me, you just see.
So me, I will advise my fellow boys and girls out there, don't be like fooled with the internet dating stuff. You've never met the person and you're like you're in a relationship. That's dating, I believe. I don't know, Mr. Bits, how you're taking
internet relationship,
but that's dating. You're calling it relationship, my brother. It is what I don't believe it's a relationship. It's dating. It's actually dating.
Yeah.
It's not like we are all not on the side.
This lady described dating as something else.
But dating is how it is. I don't know how
how I am interpreting it in my mind.
No. That's your perspective, by the way. We are here to give our perspective. But me, like that's how I take it. Dating has to be before the relationship.
Before the relationship, for you two people you don't know
You don't know each other. You have to get to know each other.
and get to know each
After knowing each other, now that's where I believe you get close to each other and you're coming into a relationship, right?
And that's another thing. You could be a relationship
After song,
so we can be in a relationship when we're just
friends and stuff.
Yeah.
So
There is no love,
it's actually being in a relationship doesn't mean you have to get involved into love stuff, and I understand.
Being in a relationship is all about love things.
So
You people.
oh, I understand.
so there are these deep love,
Deep love,
affairs.
Well, like which ones? This one person in the comment section will be like, which deep things are you talking about?
Like getting married, maybe
Mm-hmm.
get yourself together,
Mm-hmm. You get
or a
kids.
family.
You get
So that's
kids.
those
So
dating and relationship.
yokushanga yotu, you're sharing something,
Mm-hmm.
and mukomaho,
Yeah.
like you're
It's
not
just there.
adding.
Actually, thanks for bringing in that point.
that you will be.
Actually, this brings me to something called situationships. We come to some kind of situation where you are in a relationship and you have maybe like some kind of interest you want to maybe get to or you want to fulfill, and you'll be like, yo, I'm in this relationship, but I have to jump on this one, on some other, or I cheat on maybe my guy or my babe, then I get to this kind of, I solve this situation. Have you also like encountered that in your lifestyle? You be like you're in a relationship or you're not yet like in a relationship, but you're seeing someone and you want maybe to get something from them. You be like sometimes, man, you be like you go for maybe a sugar mommy or the baby girls, you go for a sugar daddy. In the kind of situation you're in, you find yourself in a situationship.
So actually, in this very generation we are in right now, omuntu n'abali aho you're in a relationship with your guy, you're 25, he's 28, but the kind of job he's doing is not providing it's and everything, but you're there, noyegomba ekifriend wawe the situation yokutuma wagira let me jump into this and get maybe a sugar daddy with some good money.
Mm-hmm.
I get that very something. So they are
Even me one day I woke up with that thinking like, but why can't I get a sugar one?
And I be getting some nice
be
stuff.
getting some
nice value.
little mato.
Mm-hmm.
To supplement on this or what to add on,
Yeah.
I have my friend.
Mm-hmm.
He has a job, but akafuna omukazi ali kumusinga sente alikwenda mugobe hoti sente. Yeah, so that's the kind of generation we are
in right now.
Right
I
now.
understand you. By the way, ekyo kintu kyabire, I think turi exaggerating munonga with the generation, because noshanga by the way like our fellow boys bari kugoinga for sugar man, not the age bracket we are in. Mm-hmm.
You drive.
So washanga ngenu
But not that I am advising you to
do that.
Don't drive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stay where you think you should be. When things don't go well, reduce on your budgeting, so that you meet your exact needs and your requests. Yeah, and not necessarily you're going for something so high that is not in your grade levels. You find yourself in a situation that you either need either a sugar mommy or a sugar daddy. You understand?
So when you find you're trying to say when you find yourself in that situation, jump on
you score on the budgeting.
Yeah.
But when you keep when you remain stagnant, that you're not flexible, you're not willing to change, like reducing on the levels, you find that you still want to maintain the level, but one no. Uchabula. Kata awusalawo. Jiza wali. Nefuna yo sugar daddy.
Okwongera aho hariho ndiyo situation yayitende katuma wagira let me jump into this. Usange someone you have it
is not giving enough
time.
Yeah, attack communicating.
Not when you bring it in something on time. when you get it into thing of time, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the person is generally not giving enough.
When he's not giving enough
when
time.
he's not giving enough.
Or when she's not providing
there are
enough
many
time.
things that you will be needing in this thing of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
When I have you lazy,
Yeah.
as an example, when I have you lazy, but the respect I feel like I should be getting from you, it is not what I'm getting.
You also
I drive off.
you try to
Yeah, I try to show you that at least things can run the other way around. Either with you or without you, but I get what I want.
By the way, this brings me to also something called using and dumping. Ndi kureba situationships orojyo muka situationship uri kuja ukanze gufata cha sugar daddy ninga cha sugar mami chamara chikuyusing chikudumping ngeno chibe cyo cyakufata in actual sense. You get so akukanza kompa
niwanza college move yo kugira ngo zikangende nkune sugar daddy oba sugar mami. You're just rest assured that sigwagendo dumping.
Esha yona bari ku
you are the one to be dumped and you must be.
Koka nyokun nyine yoka feeling una cha sugar mami ninga cha sugar daddy nchibasa kukunda uge chikugire ngo yo.
Yeah, true story.
Because by the way but we have experienced something in this generation
when she's going to kunda you already have someone. She's not kunda when you're free like that. She will kunda when you have
something. After that you're down.
Azana wala basa
kunda akuremerewa because nye like arakantu
kari in capacity yaranze kugira ngo I have liked the click. As well, I can see I'm this of Uganda and I feel that same thing or something better.
So kamuteke yo muka situationship nako kamuna
kamuteke mu situationship akudampinge.
I understand because yareba yo
something better.
You get so away from that they're using and dumping. It brings me now to also cheating. Watekatekana na cheating nayo issue ya situationships sometimes.
Cheating is very serious by the way.
Kubanga ndasa kanye nayo baby girl nye yan cheating anjire yo. Na ndasa kuronda cha sugar mami bepo wi.
Nuko kuba toroze yo sugar mami.
Ninga no yo hoto ndijari.
Urundi hoto ndijari shata.
Perfect.
At least here I can have you.
Yeah.
You have them now. You having two. Those issues are now they become so much concentrated. Actually, this thing of cheating is becoming so much serious because you'll be there, you're having your babe, you rest assured that the baby is yours, and tomorrow you see waliwo guy alienda ku attacking kiki kunda kuleroga olinkoli kusalaho sexe wanje ati orabuli kuchitinga ni woti wawe alienda kuika kuliya akagambye wewe ndiye kundisinjura nitakesire boys.
You get
actually it's most of the people bad cheating na cheating na wali kulia mengi ugogwe
boys wanjitaka siri
tari kugira so kimutuma yagira cyane ninga ni wakwemeza singo cheating naona nda kugira kugira party
ya
ngo challenge
cheat for that
oka still washanga uri mu relationship cheat for that ebintu biti birabonera gushobora
it can't come out
because wayenda you have this of Uganda oshange wanchitinga
ni waze
you the one I'm talking to wanchitinga nanye naenda mu chitinga atolera twawushana because wachitinga kenda mu chitinga yenda ze ku developing actually chiniga chiri high hati nyende njire ngo yeno ati iwe rizi ya bwese ku chitinga kandi ndanyira ku chitinga kuko nyende kujya mu tekembera naheza niho ndashanga nagira ngo
actually perfect
since I have already did it I can drop you. So that one takes us back to things of
using and dumping.
Echo
nanye chishibe chindeteho on some other thing. I feel like even cheating and relationship are yoga issues zibura buretwamo kokwe like arokushanga you involving friends in a relationship.
Mostly these people are being good by girls. Like you're having your girl, I can call it a girlfriend because things of girl love, I don't believe in them. You just shoot.
Yes.
You're having your girlfriend and your girlfriend is having someone who is the bestie, a bestie who is a boy. I have a bestie who is a boy. Ebintu ebyo mpora kubirinda kushisha relationship eziriho currently. Yeah, because when you wake up today, you disturb your girlfriend Liz, who is having a bestie. Me, I'm Beats of Uganda.
Of course, I will directly go into that.
This one.
Tell him each and everything.
She won't just text me on phone. She will come to my house. She will be like, "Mom, this boy did this and this.
So you're trying to actually
you will later find that I am actually cooling her down by chewing her.
In that situation.
Yeah.
In that situation, you end up in that the bestie ends up meeting someone.
The one you hold a friend. And you tomorrow you will come here and be like, oh my boy, click, how is everything? Guy, you're not happy with your girl. What's not happening? What's good? When I actually do things that went nice. So I hate me myself. I hate my girlfriend having a male bestie. Having a male bestie.
I get you. Now we have, by the way, like put this on on girls having male besties. But now I bring in some other kind of situation where you find that baby girls or guys are actually like involving their friends in a way they are sharing like every kind of information to the friends, and they're actually getting trying to get the advice to fix their relationship from friends.
When I have you click, you first of all you don't know my girlfriend, right? Then I can come and tell you all the shit between us.
Yeah.
But when you just because you don't know her, but when I find that you know her, I cannot tell you anything.
But I've like experienced such kind of thing. You have like your friends who are girls, then they tell you such kind of thing.
Me, I cannot.
You cannot tell anyone. Liz, can you tell anyone?
No. You know, we be having friends that are from far distances. I have a certain friend called the HD Events. This guy is dealing in things of decoration. If I told you around Kampala and those areas of Kasese and link in with HD Events, you can decorate your parties and ceremonies up to the maximum levels you want. That one was for HD Events. I like this man, HD Events. He's almost as a little brother to me. I tell him, Liz did this and this and this and this and this and this. Just because he don't know you, you will never even hear that he did this. See, when I have to go there again, you're getting. So me having such a friend that I can tell that one is also good giving.
So you have to actually be having there that someone.
But I can tell a girl also.
You tell
a girl is also something else.
So now you're trying to tell me you don't have to trust your gender. Because the girls are actually having male besties. But for you now, you have to tell the same gender. You don't have to tell the girl. Yeah. Because for the girls now go for the male.
No, for the girl you will tell. You will tell another girl and she will be like, don't tell another girl.
So why don't you think why don't you think that guy can also tell the friend?
Even if that guy tells them, they don't tell people from there. They will not come here.
Now I get your point. You just get the guys who are out of your location.
You will keep liking things from far. Things from around.
That's why you like long distance relationships. Though it's not a relationship, you like long distance dating.
No long distance things. Since it's not a friendship and
it's a long distance dating. It's not even
thing.
But by the way, I don't think it's good to share like your your
Your
issues in a
pride.
relationships and stuff to friends or stuff. Me, I think you can actually solve
You
your.
can share, nothing that you can solve.
Mhm.
Things are hard. Have you ever been in a relationship that is so much
Yeah, a
solid?
couple of them.
That is so much solid.
Mhm.
You have ever been in?
But so much solid. I don't get
Yeah.
it when you mean so much solid.
Can you understand what I'm
No,
trying
I
to talk
don't.
about?
I don't
Me,
understand
like
that language.
big in which language? I'm not using so much solid language.
Yeah.
The thing is simple. The thing is simple.
Mhm.
If you have ever been in a relationship that
Yeah.
it lasts for 3, 4 to 5 years,
Yeah.
that relationship
Mhm.
is actually so much
You have to
solid.
be having friends around to let know.
Not friends around,
You have to be having friends
friends
to actually tell
to actually advise you
on how to
handle that.
not to handle the relationship,
fix yourself.
fix yourself.
Oh.
Yourself, not yourselves.
To fix yourself here.
Yeah, fix yourself.
I get your point now.
You will not get it. It is seeming hard for you.
What do you mean?
When you say you have friends, fix yourselves,
Mm.
things will be hard. Those friends will make it a long story.
I get.
At least have friends. In your friends, you have a friend that you actually tell. The friend you will be trusting. The friend that is not from the friends.
Yeah. But
But the
now
friend will tell a friend.
Mhm.
Yeah. You understand it?
that now brings me to trust issues. So you have to be selective when you're going to tell actually your friends. You have to be selective and be
That's
like,
what I told you.
when I tell this guy or when I tell this friend of mine who is maybe my bestie or my kind of friend in that
When you tell a
situation,
bestie,
is not going to let this information out there.
mostly when you tell a bestie,
Mhm.
the things don't remain in the same circle. The things go naive.
Mhm.
You get it?
Mhm.
You will be considering me as your bestie when I don't consider you as my
As a
bestie.
bestie.
So you consider me as my bestie and I have someone I'm considering as my
As a
bestie.
bestie.
You get it?
I guess.
Those two things hit different because you will consider me as a bestie when I'm actually when you're actually not my bestie.
Yeah.
So this thing will be like when you're my bestie
Mhm.
and I am your bestie.
Mhm.
I can tell you.
By the way, that also brings me to a question to you, my fellow co-hosts. Oh, we discussed about this. I want to actually get to understand what a bestie is there to provide in maybe someone's
You know,
lifestyle.
you know spare
I,
tire.
I think a bestie comes around when you actually have
I got you. Right?
some kind like when
you
you're
know
in a
spare tire.
relationship and
You know spare tire.
yeah.
If you actually know a spare tire,
Mhm.
the use of a spare tire
It's the
it
use of
is
the
the
bestie.
same use of a bestie.
So he's always there.
The person is always
Any
there.
slight mistake?
Any slight mistake,
Oh.
The main guy falls into all the main
I hate my girlfriend
to be having a bestie.
having a bestie. There's someone called
And
the
for you,
bestie,
you want to
and he's
have
the
a
But
boy.
you want to have a
And
bestie.
he's called the boy.
But you have to want you for us we want to
Generally, I
have.
don't have a bestie who is a girl.
Mhm.
Yeah, I only have a friend who is a man also. Eh,
So when you don't entertain bestie things.
I don't entertain things of bestie.
Birakuteza umutwe.
Abantu babiri bazibu.
Mm.
Even if those people are your bestie, you don't need to involve them in a single relationship.
I get so you have to keep your
Keep your things
relationship
with your girl.
mm.
Yeah.
Konka watukakasa ngo boyineyo go muntu omwe
Oh my.
That one person.
Yeah.
For
aza naza
you, it is not
kushanga
like
the
me.
baby girls bo barabine kuba
Barabine
bine
bingi.
someone male
As a bingi.
binge ba male
Being
binge.
actualized.
Atajomu. I have
Actualized.
been in
You have been a bestie
the
to
area.
many.
I have been in an
You have
area.
been a bestie to many.
I have been a best. I have been called a bestie
Mm-hmm.
by many.
Oh. There,
You get it?
I understand.
Not that I have experience, because
Yes, you talk real.
I
You talk
talk
what
real,
yeah,
you
you
know.
talk real.
and I
Yeah.
stay chill.
Mhm.
I have been
in so
called
many. You've been called a bestie
by
by
many.
many. But have you called anyone a bestie?
I reply them as besties, but I don't tell them things concerning the relationship.
So are they actually besties to you, or
Just
you?
because they also don't tell me things concerning their relationship.
But if they were telling you, would you tell them?
If they were telling me, then I would tell them. We would be draw 1-1.
So
If you hit me hard, I
so
hit you hard.
they have to first also confess their stuff, and you also let them.
That's why I told you about this business. When I'm talking about this business, I'd be talking to my little brother. I tell him, man, I have my business. He will also tell me that I have there my love.
You know that your brother can disappoint you.
When he disappoints me, I'm rest assured that he is the one. But when I tell people from around,
you won't get to know who is.
I won't get to know who is who. Well, I will attack you and say but I'm not the one. They tell me the other way.
I get you. And that's okay though. To be having that one guy you tell your issues in a relationship, not like letting everyone know what's actually going on in your life.
Yeah, still don't be misled. Have those people. It is okay. I'm okay with you people. You have besties. You have besties. You have besties. You can fail because I don't have and I have not failed.
It's not failure.
It's not failure. It's just to believe in yourself and
be like I don't need this and I need this.
Be like this one I can do it alone. And when things go like that, drop it.
If you can get a bestie, get one. If you can't,
get many.
Actually, you can get more than two.
You can get more. You never know. You never know when they actually dump you or when you dump someone. You never know it's gonna be real.
Yeah. And when you take thing of Hennessy, and now this one says have 2, have 3, have 5.
Of course.
So what will you get here?
And that will, but Liz, you've talked about that by the way, but I see it going to also like raise this thing in our generation. Now it's gonna maybe exaggerate it the more, the situationship thing. Because now when the other man, I have a feeling when the boyfriend or when the partner maybe tries to disturb the other partner, the other one will go for the bestie.
Will go and
because she has many actions.
She will bring this thing of,
and she will also leave the other bestie and try the other one.
This thing will bring in the thing of it will bring in the thing of question.
Of course.
And respect is not there.
When there is that thing of questions, there is respect. Respect is very low. It is in its 0.0%. The thing of respect.
By the way,
without respect, it will never be.
Respect in relationships.
If I'm not respected, I drop.
Which kind of respect are you always looking for in those baby girls?
I think respect is simple thing. Communication. When I'm communicating with you, maximum attention. Even if it is not attention, try to at least cover up the space.
I'm trying to get
you.
I'm trying to get you.
You know, when you're talking to your sister and when you're talking to your dad, those two things are different.
So, I'm making talk with you down here. No, that respect, but for you, talk and down to respect.
Yeah.
They are what I impeded, I do what I exaggerate the thing. Yeah. In our
so need it for that in everything.
If you think that I'm very weak.
But some people are okay.
But where have we ever been and you find that people are not respecting each other, that they are staying together?
They are staying together.
Do you know them?
Without respect.
And
they but now that's why I asked you, that's why I came up with the question, the kind of respect you'll be wanting from this. Because I have a feeling you guys in that relationship, but in the first place, you had that kind of respect, maybe. That's why you
You know, when
went
things are
deep into the
starting,
relationship.
when things are starting, you'll be seeing as if things will be right to their positions and they're going to be well. But you reach a point, you'll be like, everything na reverse.
naremwa
Sasa waza kufika point yo kugera mu nahwayo ora wareba jinsi
wareba yeah
wareba jinsi ugenti but here
why can't I stop from here
that's hata unyoche jangu if I had been with you I'm dropping you I'm dumping you if I had not been with you I'm dropping you getting
I get you.
which is not the thing that we should be in through a thing of relationship and dating. It is not the end source of dating and
of course
relationship.
everyone would wait kugirambo if you entered into the thing
If it
will make them
if
go
it
matter
is a wish,
make a family
if it would be a wish, then things will continue. But just because you enter things like let me go there, I test how these things feel. You end up feeling like.
But I think that thing is common in our generation.
It is very common.
It's not like
it is not common. It is there, but not common.
It's common. I have a feeling it's common. I have a feeling it's common. For real.
It is your feeling.
Cause I've seen actually most of us boys have become fuck boys, I can say. Then the baby girls also are into that, and at some point, like for real, they go into this. Just they need something from there. You get. For the boys, I have like me with the experience, boys be wanting like to fulfill maybe their sex urges and stuff. Like sometimes maybe the baby girl can be like, I have this guy, he can provide this. He can actually get me supper, he can actually get me rent money.
Yeah.
Then they be with the guy. I've seen that around our generation.
Do you know when a man reaches the point of saying that here I can provide rent or here I can provide supper?
Yeah.
There must be respect. The respect he didn't get the other side. You are placing due respect for the guy, and the guy so it's like I got at least
Onkanda omayanti
here.
aliho he's after something maybe respect stability he's after something
Yeah, that's
na
what
providing
that's what I told you.
Kwenda kumanya if you can respect this. And now it's
I can tell you
and now
that one does
common by
become a relationship.
It's common, like it's a situationship. Situationships are common in our generation. You understand?
I get it.
Yeah. So, our generation, please, situationships are taking us crazy. They are taking us too crazy.
Situationships are driving us more faster than the way we should be.
We are on a higher speed.
We are on a very terrible speed.
Yeah, for real.
So at least we change the thing of being angry, creating respect. Actually, creating respect, you need to first reduce your anger. When you're in a relationship, actually, anger should not drive you when you're in a relationship.
It will make
nice and kakumiza. Toshimia kujia now the daftiro because I'm angry.
So tuinakwega n'akantu ko kugira ngo tuinakwega akantu ko kusasirana.
That is the thing of anger.
When
I'm angry,
it's not like they mean it actually.
When I'm angry, I don't even talk much. I don't. When I get you, when you reply, the problem comes when you reply. When I'm angry and I talk,
then you reply.
And you reply.
So you want that respect of them. When you're angry, you want them to be actually quiet.
When I'm angry,
you won't get someone like that.
She's
I
there.
have to reply.
She's there. I have her.
Whether you like,
I actually love you, baby.
I understand. So she's out there. She's
out there.
She's watching.
I won't put her in comment.
Yeah. But for real, I think situationships is also
relationships are more in relationships.
Yeah, but have to reduce.
But then we need to reduce and see how better we can drive our relationships.
Yeah.
Right. These things can be solved by the way.
So all I can say, guys, I want to thank you, my co-hosts, and I want us to leave you with a question, our dear viewers. What's your say about the topic we've been talking about? I mean, dating and relationships. When we talk about this, what comes into your mind? Go out there in the comment section and let us know what you think about this. Mr. Bits, what are your closing remarks to the viewers out there?
My remarks be simple. Just we need to reduce things of creating anger. Things of being angry in a relationship makes these things cease. So be happy in a relationship. You can even be angry, bitter. If you find that it is possible, bitter.
Yep. You're emphasizing what?
That one exactly. Just because me, I don't have a capacity of
Beating her.
Yeah,
But if it's possible,
if you find it possible, yeah, I'm asking you. If you find that she's not giving you get no,
but yo, utaza mu bintu byo kutera because they are prisons, they are what? Yo guys,
yeah, and
be safe. You can.
They are not meant for animals. They are meant for people. You can beat her.
And you come back.
And you come back.
That's his say.
You will find her.
And maybe some
guys who follow him will take his message. But that message, I urge you, please, whatever you do, be careful. Don't fuck around with someone's daughter or someone's son and you feel like you have the power. You're a baby girl, you can beat the boy, and you do that.
Before you go beating
Don't go
the person, first make research about her family background.
You get?
Because you will beat her, they imprison you.
They have you for some good years.
For which me I will like, they will imprison you. Then you find your channel was right. Yeah, you won't look for me.
Yeah.
So take care in all you will be doing. Thank you. I'm Peace of Uganda.
Liz, we need your closing remarks, please.
Okay, me, what I can tell people outside, wawafunne your guy or your babe, the situation itaka cause session.
Yeah.
You chill with your guy or your babe. That's what I can say.
So whatever is going on at the moment, bigumiro taza kuchiranguyo.
Yeah.
Ngukanze kuronda yo. You never know. Yeah. Actually, murasa no kushitera, like you never know. So thank you guys for actually giving us your time, and we remain Chillside Podcast. Talk real, stay chill. Thank you.